Hey guys, Whiskey McNair here, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. And I think where we picked up from was the Stoner's room, and that was actually kind of sad. I'm not blurring out any of the legalized posters or anything. Okay, so that's broken. I can't go down there. This is like one of those games where you might play it again just because it's so pretty. Like if you ever had like a really stressful day and you came home and no one was there, you know, get yourself a beer or get yourself some wine and just sit down and stare out at the game for a while.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Yeah, because I mean, like, maintenance-wise, this house would be a nightmare, but look at this. Just... Could you imagine if you actually had to run the water pipes yourself down through this house? Like, it would cost a fortune. But man, like, other than the terrifying factor that you're, like, what are we right now? Like 13 stories up? But imagine waking up and doing your dishes and staring out at this. Like, even the most mundane tasks would be amazing. This is
My mom
awesome.
ended up leaving everything behind.
I would love this. So, this is where her mom and her stayed, I guess. Disaster relief, Sanjay. To teach and to learn. Man, this would be amazing. Oh, to just wake up out of bed with a cup of coffee and look out at this.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
It'd be amazing.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
I got a feeling this is going to be sad. Oh, it's a little origami birdie. Oh, this is awesome.
But it had to end one way or
Are we
another.
reaching like the...
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Ah, dude. This is awesome. Like, living in the attic would normally be horrible. This is so cool. Like, have you ever had those times where you just want to go somewhere completely isolated away from everyone else? You can't get more isolated than this. Happy 90th birthday. This is gonna get sad.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the
Wow.
house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh, fuck you. Nursing home? This is her house, bitch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you.
Her mom's a
There's
bitch.
only
Like, I
time
understand,
for
but
one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
just keep going straight.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Talking will ruin this.
Things I can't
Honestly.
explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
What am I doing here?
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Oh, I can control the hand.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes
There we go.
and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Are we in a uterus?
But now I
What are
hope
we
you'll
doing
never
here?
see it.
Oh, I'm supposed to be walking.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn. That got me choked up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess we finally finished the game, and God, I gotta say this game's just something else. It's an amazing game, and I'll look them up right now. If you liked the game, or if you get a chance to play the game and you want to show any support, or kind of leave any comments on it, the game designer is on Twitter at Chrisbell Design, CHRISBELL Design, and I believe he was responsible for a lot of the graphics and artwork here, and just definitely, if you get a chance to check him out on his Twitter, and just look for Chrisbell, 1S. And this game's just, it's so amazing. The emotional roller coaster that is this game, the artistic elements. I mean, I say it in every video that I play this game, but it's just amazing. It is a breath of fresh air to have an independent game, like a very unique game such as this. It's just an amazing game. I love it to pieces. I love it dearly. Like, I'm sure, because I've played Gone Home, and I've played Dear Esther, if I'm saying that right. And Dear Esther, in its own right, like, it's not the same as this, but the poetry of that game and kind of the dark nostalgia of that game is also, I mean, not similar to this game, because this game is just like on its own. It stands alone. It is amazing. It definitely stands on its own, but kind of that walking simulator, I would guess, with the artistic and unique elements, to where it's not just a regular walking simulator. There's like a mysteriousness about it. There's a story to it. There's this kind of like dark, mellow undertone to it, and yeah, I love games like this. And sadly, I haven't been able to play any games that were anything like this. Like, it's good that this is being done. Much love goes out to Chris Bell and his game design, because it blew me away. It is amazing. I've been playing games for my entire life, and this game is amazing. A 20 out of 10. Definitely buy it. It's $20 on Steam, and it's well worth 30 or 40. It is amazing. So, this is what remains of Edith Finch. It appears we have reached an ending here. Does it just loop back to... yeah. The replay story option is available. Well, we covered everyone on the family tree. I don't know who Kay is, though. I don't know. It might have been the boy. But, oh, and Milton. Well, Milton was the cat. Alright, anyway. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And, you know, definitely go send some love out to Chris Bell on Twitter. And, just, whether from what you saw of the game or if you play it yourself, because they deserve all the credit they can get. This is an amazing game. But as usual, guys, take it easy, have a good one, and drink responsibly. I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.